What up, what up? Carolyn Healings here, founder of the Empath Empowerment Community, where we unlock peace for your mind, love for your body, and strength for your soul. So I've been doing a couple videos about money manifestation, and I was guided to talk specifically today about one of the root key ingredients to manifesting money, and that is changing your beliefs about money. So we all have stories we tell ourselves about money. We all have ingrained ancestral stories about money and what our parents told us and what money was to us growing up. I've done a lot of research on this, specifically this year. Right now I'm reading a great book called You Are Badass at Making Money. I'm actually listening to it by Jen Sincero. The other books that have been really helpful for me, How to Solve All Your Money Problems Forever by Victor Bach. I read this earlier this year when I think I was a time where I had $20 in my bank account, and this really helped me completely shift, learn tools, learn techniques. Some of the stuff that I've learned here I have presented to y'all. Another great book is How Rich People Think. So often those of us that didn't grow up in a family where money was flowing endlessly and were taught how to manage that money, we think from a space of either low class or middle class. But there's this way of thinking, of world-class thinking, and this is a great resource to tap into that. What is around you is how you act. What you've experienced is what you know. So if you don't know how rich people think, then how would you ever know how to think, invest, all that? But the way rich people do, you won't, unless you put yourself in this situation. So it takes a lot to get there. So this book is great for that. It's really short, like page and a half chapters, and then has little critical thinking questions that I really like. Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. This is the classic. I actually have not read this, but I know a lot of the concepts of it, and I know a ton of people that have read it, and it just keeps showing up in my space. So I will be reading it soon, but a lot of the concepts from the other books have been taken from this book. And then another amazing resource is that I've used personally is Abraham Hicks. They have great talks on YouTube. And then there's this book, Ask and It Is Given. Great ways of changing your vibration, changing your frequency, and manifesting things that you desire, specifically money. They have great little games and what do they call it? Processes. There's a couple in here, the wallet process, the money game process, and it's to help play with having money and what that looks like. So specifically with your beliefs on money, think about who in your life was the money person. Who did you look for? Did you grow up in a space where it was scarcity? Money wasn't around that often. Did you grow up asking for things and being like, no, we can't afford it? That then puts a subconscious trigger in your mind that your wants and desires aren't worth spending money on, right? That's a big one. It's all about being conscious of it, being aware of it, and then asking questions like, oh, is this actually true to me? Is this what I want to believe, or is this an old pattern? Is this a cultural pattern? Is this an ancestral pattern? Let me think if I can give any. So personal example, I'm an Irish descent. So growing up, Irish generally came from a place of scarcity. So that's been ingrained ancestral. Having a stable job, working for the government, working for the city, that's a very common thing for Irish folk. Me stepping out of that system shook a lot of stuff up in my family, in my ancestral line. It was not a difficult time, but it was a lot energetically. So it's about you questioning your beliefs, finding your truth, because your truth does not have to be what your family's truth is. Your truth does not have to be what your ancestral truth is. Your truth is yours. If it feels good, if it feels right, trust that. Don't let the other stuff cord you and hold you back, right? Cool. There are some really great tools to also work through these limiting beliefs. If you are interested in learning more, go ahead and DM me, comment below if this was useful, what resonated, what questions you have. I would love to support you. That is what I'm here to do. I'm here to serve you. Little man over here is manifesting this ball under my bookshelf. Oh, did you just take one of my rocks? Yeah, it's no toy. Anyways, hope y'all get some peace, some love, and some strength for your mind, body, and soul. Yeah, and soul. Yeah. Happy Monday, y'all. Keep on keeping.